those of us who have never heard the term hypergamy until today, can you define it for us?
Yes. So hypergamy is this concept that women tend to like to date up. And that goes back to like evolution science stuff where women dated up for survival. They dated the person who was the provider and going to provide for them. But now it's different, especially if you're a woman who is ambitious and has a career. Like, what does dating up really mean then? And I don't think it's the exact same thing as what we thought about. It doesn't mean you need to date a multimillionaire. It just means you need to date up to someone who has what you feel like you're missing.
So I think that that's a very interesting concept. And to me, as somebody who has been in a relationship since my 4th year of medical school, like, it's very true. My station in life was different as an M4 in the dating world versus like I wasn't attending for the past 3 years and now have my own company.
That's the hard part, and you ultimately want someone who matches you like intellectually and like profession wise and success wise and like moral wise, but the higher and higher you keep trying to develop yourself and improve yourself, the harder and harder, and the smaller the pool is going to get to find.
Yeah, I was thinking
match.
smaller the pool.
Yeah.
90% of married women do not really love their husbands. They are just happy to be married. Modern marriage is not about love. It's about convenience. It's about security. It's about validation. A woman's loyalty is conditional. Her faithfulness is temporary. Her devotion is only as strong as her option. Hypergamy is undefeated. Women are wired to seek the highest value man they can get. When they say, "I love you," she often means, "I love what you do for me. I love the lifestyle you provide. I love how others perceive me because of you. I love that I do not have to compete anymore." But does she love you really? Or is she just satisfied to have locked down a provider, a status symbol, a walking retirement plan? A woman's love is transactional. The moment you lose your value, she loses interest. The moment you stumble, she reevaluates. The moment another man presents a better deal, she rethinks everything. This is why divorce rates are skyrocketing.
The things it takes to attract a lot of women, okay, and get a lot of girls are not the things that are going to make you successful. What do I mean by this? If you want to go ahead and get your notch count up and get as many women as possible, guess what you have to do? You have to cold approach. You have to be on dating apps. You have to be talking to these girls all the time. Unfortunately, as you're going out and talking to these girls and doing all this other shit, that takes you away from working and making money. So the things it takes to create wealth and be successful are counterproductive to the things it takes to get a bunch of women. And the things it takes to get a bunch of women are counterproductive to the things that help you make a bunch of money and become successful. See the problem here? The reality is that women control the sexual marketplace. And since women control the sexual marketplace, women kind of date on a, can I do better? And with the internet and higher status men and more attractive men constantly contacting them, they always feel like they can do better, even though they might not necessarily be able to do better. There's average girls that can hook up with an NBA player or a celebrity rapper, and she'll think, oh, this is the type of guy that I now qualify for. But the reality is she only qualifies for sex, not a relationship. But in her head, no girl wants to feel like a whore. So she's like, oh, no, I could get this guy. And then what ends up happening is she stays in this perpetual circle where she's not necessarily able to get a guy. Because you guys mentioned, oh, yeah, marry your high school sweetheart. That's not good enough for women anymore. The average man is not attractive.
That's true.
Here's the thing. The average man, 5'8", making 30, 50K per year, is not attractive to the average woman. The average woman wants more than that.
Yo, what up, man? Waiting on my food. Let me go ahead and give them a shout out because, you know, they got good food. I've been rocking with them for years. They used to be called El Rancho Grande, but they called some other shit now. But they make my meals. They kind of make mine the old school way, so, you know, I fuck with them again. But I'm back at y'all again with another one, man. This one we're going to talk about hypergamy, why you should stop crying about it and just accept it for what it is. You got to understand, women see average females, or let's put it like this. A woman will look on TV and say, I look better than her. She got Saquon Barkley, or she got Michael Jordan, or she got this person or that person. If you was a woman and you look good and shit, you're going to want one of those football players or whatever the fuck too. You're going to want the best you could possibly get, right? Because you want it now as a man. So you can't hate women for wanting the best they can get. Even if they outprice themselves and want more than what they really can actually pull, because maybe they not that type of woman. They not Beyonce, but they want Jay-Z type shit. But either way it goes, it doesn't matter. You can't get mad at that. You want the best as a man, so you can't get mad at women for wanting the best. Only thing you could do as a man is become the better version of yourself. Sitting back crying about why women want this woman or this man and that man, and you took her on Long John's, or you took her on a Longhorns date and she wasn't happy or whatever. Man, none of that matters, man. Like, if a woman's not happy because you take her on a date, don't mess with her. Let her go date some other guy that she thinks is fit for her. There's no reason to be crying about this shit. You could be hypergamous too as a man. Women want the best option they can get. As a man, you get the best option you can get. All you gotta do is level up and become the best version of yourself constantly on a regular basis, and don't settle for less than what you want. But you can't tell other people what they should want. Even if I could see this girl like, man, she can't pull she don't deserve that or whatever. He's way out of her league. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if a guy's way out of her league. Doesn't matter if she deserves it. Nobody can tell somebody what they should want. Just like you don't want nobody telling you what you want. All the crying about why they doing this and that, don't deal with them. If you don't like, if you feel like, why is this woman not fucking with me? Why does she want all this? Why she want $500 on a first date or whatever? Don't cry about the shit they're doing. Just avoid them. I don't understand it. It's not hard. You don't like what women are doing, avoid the ones that you don't like doing the shit that you don't like them doing. You guys are sounding like the females. You're going to cry and cry about men this, men that, but you don't stop fucking with them. That don't make sense to me. If you're tired of, it's like a woman in a relationship tired of this man doing this and that, but you don't leave the relationship. That don't make sense. If I'm that tired of the shit, I'm going to leave you alone. So I don't worry about, oh, she said if someone takes her to Long John's, it's not considered a date, or any of that stupid ass shit that they be saying. You got to pay my bills or talk, any of that. I don't give a fuck. I just don't deal with those type of females. Period. Or she won't text me back, or she's talking to multiple men. Don't deal with them. Whatever. If you don't like the shit they doing, don't deal with them. Or they hypergamous, they want somebody to have millions of dollars and 6'5" and all this. Okay, then don't talk to them. There's other women. There's other women in the world. Even if you were in a relationship with a woman, or she don't want me no more, she's sleeping with another guy, she says she's not happy with me, let her go. Life is way too short, man. And this goes for women too. If a guy don't like how you moving and rocking, let him go. Some of y'all maybe never been through breakups and shit, so it's like the worst thing ever to you. You feel like you're gonna die and shit, but they're not God, man. No woman or man walking this earth is God. Remember that. That's how I look at it at the end of the day. And I also look at it like rejection or whatever the case. I'm just giving y'all examples. I don't look at it as a bad thing. I don't look at rejection as a bad thing. I feel like that's a blessing and protection from God. If a woman walks away from me, if I was in a relationship, don't look at it as a bad thing. It's probably protection or a blessing from God. I look at everything as it happened for a reason. I look at everything as, oh, that happened for a reason. Who cares? You know, if you're trying to do your best as a man, that's all you could do. And if it ain't enough, then so be it. So be it. Let her. You can't tell women, well, they got to date these people or they got to date them people. Because then how would you feel as a man if a woman was telling you, you got to date this 800-pound woman? Don't like the supermodels or the women that you're attracted to. Date this 800-pound woman. You're not going to like that. So why do you expect women to date men that they don't like? Think about it. You men out here wanting women to date men that they don't like because men don't want to put in the work to become men that they do like. Period. At the end of the day, the name of the game is become the man that they like. Not for you though, for yourself. But when you become a man that a woman likes, then you can deal with the woman. You ain't got to cry in your car like a bitch about why women this and why women that. Who gives a fuck why this or why that? Do what you're supposed to do as a man, and I promise you, it's going to be a lot easier for you. Oh, but she's from the projects with no money and she wants an NFL player with millions of dollars. Okay, that's fine. She's entitled to like what she wants. So am I. So am I. It ain't just women that are hypergamous, it's men too. Everybody wants what's best for them. So become the best version of yourself, and if that woman feels like you're what's best for her, then I'm almost 100% positive you're not gonna have any issues out that girl. Right? A lot of y'all are dealing with women who don't think you're the best. So you're gonna have all kind of issues. How do you fix that? Don't try to make her think that you're the best and try to convince her. You deal with a woman that thinks you're the best, and you keep leveling up so you are actually the best version of yourself. But even if you're the best, you could be a solid ass dude all across the board. That still don't mean every woman's going to think you're the best. Or you could be a bum all across the board, and a woman could think you're the king of fucking England. You get what I'm saying? Really, hypergamy is nothing more than just somebody just wanting the best option they can get. Who the fuck wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want the best option they can get? Everybody wants the best option they can get. That's woman or man. Stop complaining about why they want and what they want and fucking become that guy. Become that guy. I'm highly sure a lot of them NFL players and shit, like they didn't sit around crying about how do I know. They went out and put in the work and they became that guy. Now they can pick a woman that they want. Same thing with a lot of women. I'm sure the ones that put in work, they don't sit around crying about what men want. They become the woman that men want, and then they pick the man they want. It's that simple. It's not fucking rocket science or any of that. It's really not. It's like you dudes want a woman to like you, but she really likes someone else. I learned that lesson a long, long time ago. When an ex leave, and you try to keep them not leaving and don't leave me and shit, nah. Maybe the younger me was doing that, but I learned my lesson. I started looking at it like this. Like, I just want what's best for her. I always wanted that woman to be happy. So why the fuck would I want her to stay with me and not be happy? You know what I mean? Just like that video I just shared to y'all with the Mexican dude crying because his girlfriend left and shit. That kind of was me in a sense when I was younger. But to me today, if a woman don't want to be with me, I want her to be happy. I'd rather you be happy with someone else than to be sad with me. Because I'm going to want to be happy with whoever I want to be with. You're not going to make me stay with you when I'm not happy with you. So so you could take it from a relationship standpoint, or you could just take it from you just dating somebody. Why do you want women to want you that they wouldn't be happy with you? That don't make sense to me. Nah, don't be around me if you don't want to. If you don't really like me like that, choose who you like. Don't choose me because you can't have him. Nah. That's what y'all be wanting, though. Y'all want them to choose y'all and they don't really want you type shit. You want the women to choose you that don't really want you. I don't want no woman that don't really want me. For what? So she could be thinking about another guy? No. I don't want a woman that really don't want me. Why would I want that? Y'all got the game twisted, man. Who cares? Hypergamy is irrelevant. The only thing that's relevant is you becoming a better woman if you're watching, or a man. Oh, but if you could do everything for a man, he still try to fuck another girl, that ain't the right guy then. That's irrelevant. All you can do is become the best woman, and I guarantee you that right guy, if you choose the right guy, he gonna appreciate it. The wrong one ain't. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you do, the wrong guy is still gonna fumble you. Period. Or the wrong girl still gonna fumble you. Period. Or she's still not gonna want you and really want somebody else, or he's still not gonna want you and want somebody else. It's not about hypergamy. Women deserve the best. I ain't gonna really say the word deserve, but you can't tell a woman what she should want or what she deserves. You can't. You can't. I don't give a fuck if she's the worst woman on earth. If she feels like she deserves fucking Jay-Z or somebody, who the fuck am I to tell this girl she don't? If she feels like she deserves an athlete, who the fuck am I to tell her she don't? Why? Because I'm not the athlete with the millions of dollars? It is what it fucking is. Y'all be hating on Mayweather and all them. That's motivation to me, dog. It's motivation. I don't look at it in the way of, man, I'm gonna hate on him because this or that. I ain't got time for none of that. I'm not hating on nobody. I'm just worried about becoming the best person that I could possibly be. That's my hypergamy. And I feel like when you try to tap into becoming the best person you could be, I feel like by default you attract better people. And you recognize better people. Because you see it in yourself first and then you start to see it in other people. It's hard for you to see a great woman or man in someone else if you haven't even seen it in yourself first. Think about it. How the fuck am I going to see a great woman and I can't even see great person, great woman, because gender don't matter. How the fuck am I going to see a great person in someone else and I haven't even seen it in myself yet? I have to see it in myself first, then I can see, no, that's not a good woman. Nah, I don't know about that one. But if I see it in myself, I can see the traits in other females. It's simple. It's simple math, man. But the hypergamy shit, yeah, it exists, but it's irrelevant to me. Because there's always going to be another guy with more money. There's always going to be a taller guy, this and that. That shit don't matter. When you with the right woman, ain't no other guy. When you with the right woman, work out. And I'm waiting on this right here. Check this out. So I'm about to get my food. Oh, hold on. Gym, food, workout drink. So yeah, but yeah, when you with the right woman or man, there is no other woman or man. I'm being honest. I know it seemed like, nah, that's impossible, man. Everybody this and that. Not the right. The right one thinks you the best. They don't think there's nobody better than you. They just don't. So what does hypergamy got to do with anything if you pick the right one and they think you're the best? Hypergamy don't mean shit. Because you are the top dog. They think you're the best. Remember, all hypergamy is I want the best I can get, or, you know, the best who I think the best is. If they think you're the best, who the fuck else is there? There is nobody else. The problem is people try to like motherfuckers that don't think they're the best. They too busy trying to, I'm too short, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, you don't. Yeah, you gotta become a better person for yourself, and so you could attract a great person, because a great person is gonna want a great person. But that's about it. All this other shit, you know, pay $1,000 for a dinner date and all that, you don't. Why would you even want to deal with that anyway? Or a woman, he took me on a date, now he wants to fuck. Why would you want to deal with those men anyway? Think about it. For what? There's other men that ain't gonna be trying to take you on no date to expect sex. There's just not. If I went on a date with a female, it's because I wanted to go on that date. So if she doesn't let me fuck, it doesn't even matter, because even if she, let's just say this, I went on a date with a girl and she used me. Let's just say that. She used me for she used me for a free meal. It doesn't even matter, because I did what I wanted to do. See, I didn't go on a date hoping, oh, I hope I could fuck, I'm gonna take her on a date. That's stupid. I don't know why motherfuckers do that. That's crazy to me. But if I go on a date because I wanted to go on a date, and I wanted to go on a date with that person, it's not a loss to me. It doesn't matter if she used me or not. If anything, it's her loss. I was a genuine person taking her on a date. It's not my loss. I did what I wanted to do. I'm gonna get off here though, man. Hypergamy don't mean shit. Stop crying about it. Just become a better man. It doesn't matter, black, white, tall, skinny, short. It don't fucking matter. Cause the right people gonna rock with you. Period. The right people gonna rock with you. Why do y'all want the wrong people in y'all circles? I don't understand that shit. I really don't understand it, man. And y'all would say social media, man, it makes it hard. That's why the women are doing this and that. The right woman ain't gonna do that. The woman that thinks you the best, she's not gonna do that. And how do you become the man that she thinks is the best? You have to improve yourself, and then the right woman will think you're the best. You have to become a great dude, and the right woman will think that you're the best, and the wrong one still won't think you're the best. They still gonna pick whoever. But social media and all that don't mean shit. Have you ever thought that there are some females out there that don't be out dating and shit like that because they think there ain't no good man? That's where you come in. She thinking, there ain't no good men out here, but you are working on becoming a good man, then she run into you one day. And guess what? If she thinks there is no good men and she runs into you, she thinks there is no better than you. And that woman's going to be super happy because she can't even believe it. I didn't think a guy like you exists. But y'all worry about hypergamy. Shit don't mean nothing. Even if she do leave me for somebody she think better, who gives a fuck? It happened for a reason, and I will become a better man, which means I'll get a better woman than her. And if it happens again, I'll become a better man, and I'll get a better woman than her. Why? Because I'm becoming a better man. So I'm going to attract a better woman. Not sit in a car and cry like a bitch or kill myself or all this and not take care of my kids because the baby mama won't let me fuck no more. So I'm gonna not take care of all that stupid ass goofy shit. Gotta stop it, dog. Catch you on the next one, man. I've been making way too many videos lately. This is it for now. Just had to get that off my mind because I was reading some shit and it's talking about hypergamy, and I'm like, y'all tripping, man. That shit don't mean nothing. I mean, it do, but it don't. It don't really, because there's always going to be somebody that thinks somebody is this better or that better. So what are we really talking about? It's like you a hamster running in circles in a fucking wheel, running in circles. It's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. People who learn to appreciate something good understand, all right, I got something decent. As long as they're making me happy, I'm happy. It's cool. Then you got some people, it don't matter. They never gonna be happy. Never. They're not even happy with themselves, so how the fuck they gonna be happy with other people? I'm gone, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.